Hi, everybody. It's Bree and me and Bree. I'm Donna Norris, Soul Level Intuitive, and
Hi, and I'm Bree, you know, small, medium, large, all that good stuff. So yeah,
yeah, and I'm
happy to
so
be
glad
here.
to be here. Thanks, my special guest. We've been having a lot of fun doing crystal videos for y'all, and we're just decided now would be a great time to do a live. If you want to tell them a little bit about yourself, Bree, that'd be great.
Hi, I'm Bree. I am an evidential medium and a spiritual artist. I kind of dabble in everything related to, I do the mediumship and I do I guess, the spirit art that's associated with the mediumship. Um hi Christina. Hi Pamela. Um but yeah, I just kind of dabble into doing like spirit drawings and everything that's related, So I just do a lot and just really excited to be here.
Yeah, she has a really deep depth of knowledge on crystals. She also does animal communication. But how we met was through mediumship, evidential mediumship, people mediumship, I should say.
Yeah.
So we are happy to be here, hoping that everybody is starting to kind of get their feet under them again. We've had a rough couple of weeks, and so we're ready to look forward and embrace the holidays. Look for the joy in everything where, wherever we can find it, seize the moment and take our joy and just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And with that being said, we are ready to take your questions. If anyone has anything they want to put in the chat, I am so happy to see Brenda here and Pamela and Christina and Angela.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah.
you for being here. Diane is here. Yes, we are taking pet questions tonight. Thank you for asking. So feel free to put those in the chat and we will try to get to as many as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been I think I'm out of town. Bree's got children home, and so we're both really glad to be here. This is like our sanity break to be able to spend time with y'all
Yeah.
after the way the rest of the day's been. So I see a question. I'm going to go ahead and pop it up so we can get started. Brenda Yurt 76 says, we are supposed to hopefully be visiting a litter of Goldens on Sunday, and I'm wondering if our potential new pup is in the mix and will choose us. She's even insisting we use the name Roscoe again. She being your child, I think, if I remember correctly, Brenda is somebody who was in my live last week, and she has a daughter. So we're looking for a new animal to replace Roscoe, who recently passed. Okay, so let's go. Emma. Emma is her daughter. So let's look into that energy and just see what I see.
Oh, sweet girl.
Brenda, I really do see. I see one exhausted mom golden who's happy to have a break while the puppies are in the playpen. this little enclosure type area. And I see there being a connection, and there's going to be one that you're going to make eye contact with, and who's going to make eye contact with you and Emma, and that might be the one to lift out and see how you guys do in a one-on-one. And there may actually be a second one as well. Um, Maybe that's not quite as rambunctious as the first one. So I would pay attention to those two. Bree, are you getting anything from this poor golden mom and all her babies?
I'm getting the feeling that there's going to be one that's going to resemble the previous dog quite, like it's going to feel like an energetic match, and there's going to be unique similarities with the story that you already have that's associated with your dog. So those unique personality traits are going to kind of jump out. I feel like the puppy's literally jumping out. I feel that there is going to be a close correlation between what you are going to experience and what you have experienced with your previous dog. So I think that's more of like a green light. Just watch for
Mhm.
things, really look at it, and you'll know.
Okay, I think so. And this could be it, Brenda. I hope you're ready. The only problem is, I think one of the puppies is a girl.
I'm feeling, yeah, one of them is a girl too. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm feeling like it's a girl. So Emma may back off of Roscoe, but who knows? You know, what's in a name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the beauty is in the match.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that works for you. I wish you so much luck, and I hope you'll stop back in at next week's live, which time and day is yet to be determined because of the holiday, but definitely going to be doing one next week as well. So yeah, I'd love to hear more about how things go. Let's see.
That sounds, yeah. It's always fun getting a new animal. So
Oh, yeah, especially a puppy. Yeah, in a whole litter of golden puppies. That's so awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Thanks for the question. Angela says, I recently meditated and asked my guides about selling some things in my 401k, and I saw a big sign, sell. Was that me or the universe talking to me? Angela, let's see. I feel like that it was them in that moment. However, I feel like before you pull the trigger on anything, go back in the moment and do that again. I would do that again and tune in and see what you get. And you also may want to double check it with a divination tool. You can do that to get a yes no answer on should I sell X stock or whatever it is that you're thinking of selling. You can use a pendulum, or you can even use a pendant hanging from a chain if you don't have a pendulum. Anything pretty much works. And so the first thing you do is ask the pendulum, show me your symbol for yes. And as you can see, this one is going front to back, front to back, front to back. So that's the symbol that this pendulum has for yes. And now it's going side to side, and that's the symbol for no. So then you bring it to a standstill. And in the moment, because stock prices fluctuate so rapidly, you want to ask your pendulum, should I sell X stock? And then wait to see what the pendulum does. Obviously, it's not doing anything right now because I'm not asking it a direct question. But that's a really good way to get confirmation. If you're thinking yes, if you're thinking they're hearing you say yes, then get your pendulum out to double check because, it could potentially be a lot of money. Then there's another way to do it. Do you want to show them about muscle testing, Bree, where you can get a yes, no answer with that?
yeah, so you can actually use your arm to do the muscle testing as well. Um, you can do, I mean, obviously, you can do like your name for just
Yeah, that's a
even
big
testing
yes.
it out. Like, my name is Bree. Like, you kind of subconsciously automatically get that tightness, and you just start to, you're in your head, so that's where the body tightens up. If you try to test it and it goes down, then generally that's a no, and that means like, no, my name is not Alice, or no, my name is, so it kind of goes hand in hand in relation to, you know, what you're doing, what you're dealing with, all that stuff. So you can try your body and seeing how your body feels. I know when I was reading your question and thinking about it too, I got there's a specific meditation on YouTube with a tree, like an abundance tree. Like, I keep seeing a tree and I keep seeing abundance. So maybe that there's a YouTube like abundance tree meditation or something. And I feel like that is going to kind of slow your mind down and help you think about like what needs to be there. So really taking that time to quiet your internal chatter and just see how things feel, I think would be really beneficial.
Yeah. Before you ask the question. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. The market's open tomorrow, I'm sure. But what's really odd and interesting at the same time about that particular form of muscle testing, like my name is Donna. Yeah. My name is Mary. Not really. But I'm still tensing my arm. It's just not working, right? If it's no, it's really no. No matter how much you tense your arm and try to make it be a yes, you can't make it be a yes. It just doesn't work. So that's a really good way to get a yes or no answer. If you don't have a pendulum, this is something you can even do in the grocery store.
You can also do that too.
Yeah.
And then obviously if it breaks, then that's a no. If it stays together and it doesn't go anywhere, then that's a yes.
Yes. So yeah. I'm getting an ask me in the moment kind of thing. So things may change with that particular stop between today and tomorrow. So I would check that again. But great question.
Yeah.
And let's see, next. Pamela Bryant says 6 years ago I adopted a senior dog. He's about 12 years old with congestive heart disease. We're treating it. Can you tell me how he is feeling? And a little leg too. Okay. Let's see. Pamela, if you're still in the chat, you probably are. Could you type in your pup's name? I always like to talk to them by name if I can. So I'm bringing in this dog's energy. I am feeling the heaviness in the chest. So when your dog comes in, Pamela, he's coming in, not exactly, I wouldn't say bouncing in or anything like that, but he's not creeping in like really lethargic or anything like that. He's just coming in and sitting down and looking at me. And so his energy is more like, I really am looking at you kind of thing. Tell me who you are again kind of thing. So I feel like he is okay. He's clear-headed. Feeling into his body, I feel like he's got a little bit of diminished field of vision, but he can still see. And I'm also feeling like what to me as a human would feel like sciatica, like lower back spasms that shoot down my legs, especially. I'm feeling it in my right leg. So I don't know if that makes sense for you, but it's a comes and goes thing. It's not a constant thing in my leg. But it to me feels more like in my right hip. But he is still alert. And he's asking for like wet food, like something with like a like a sauce. If you could have that, Bree, what are you picking up?
I'm picking up, and it was funny because it's like one question, and then we're going into the next, and then the energy feels a little different, for sure. But yeah, just getting kind of a decrease energetically. Like he's still is showing signs that he wants to be here. He wants to say hi. He wants to do things, and all that good stuff. But it's just a little slower, and that's okay. He's still navigating. He's still he feels very mentally alert, I will say.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously speak to your vet, but I've heard a lot of good things about a farmer's dog, like the food. It's like the wet food that you get in a bag. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, maybe looking into something like that, and then obviously starting off slow if you feel the pull to change some things up there. Um, doesn't mean you have to. Doesn't mean you need to. But I think that might be a nice little treat, little pick for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little extra.
Yeah.
So he's really showing me that he enjoys just hanging out with you. He really does like to, wherever you're going to go, if you're going to walk outside, he would like to be with you. If you're just going to hang out and watch TV, he would like to be with you. He just kind of just wants to be where you are when you're home. So I hope that helps. He still very much feels like a part of the family. So I'm not, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any feedback. So I hope this makes sense for you, and I hope this helps. And I guess we'll move on. Thank you for the question, Pamela. And Christina says, "Hi, Donna. I'm certain Poppy is pregnant." Oh my God. Are you getting any feedback on how many puppies we should expect? Um, Bree, just so you know, Poppy is a Shih Tzu.
Okay. Okay. I was I was feeling babies.
So, no, she's a puppy. He's a dog. Well, she's a dog. She's a dog.
Yeah.
And yeah. I am feeling two really strong heartbeats and one smaller, fainter one. Yeah, I've never tried to do a puppy ultrasound before, so this is a first. I don't know if that third heartbeat is Poppy or not. Are you getting anything, Bree?
I'm starting to feel like it's potentially maybe more than two, but again, like you said, it could be the actual dog who's carrying. Um, but it's funny when I saw the word puppies, it's like multiple. So yeah,
Yeah.
I've never done I've never done a puppy ultrasound. That sounds fun, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
So this was a maybe, and now it's a definite, and so yeah, these are going to be like Christmas puppies, Christmas New Year's puppies.
mhm.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you'll have some time off work because this will be fun. You won't want to miss a thing. Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know if this means too much, but I just feel like strong boys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Or that there's potentially going to be one boy that's like very, very, very strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel also, and as I feel into Poppy and her body, and she's like excited, and she's a little like unsure because this is not how I normally feel, and so she's feeling a little like, what was that kind of feeling, but she's getting excited. I think she knows that she's having babies. She's just not totally prepared for all the feelings that have come along with having a baby.
I mean, what new mother? Like what new
Like,
mother
yeah,
is
right.
that?
I mean, I can only imagine. Like, we get like one arm at a time, or maybe a leg, and then an elbow, and that kind of thing. When we're having children, and I can only imagine what she's got, like four legs and four elbows and heads and tails and oh my gosh, and multiples. I can't even imagine what that must feel like in her tummy or in her uterus, obviously. But wow. That's terrific.
Yeah. If possible, like after or even during birth, I'm hearing like some kind of like some sound therapy or some kind of way that you can just help her. Actually, I'm more so feeling like after she gives birth, because of all the new noises. So getting her into that space of relaxation, I feel like is going to do her really well.
Yeah, and she's wondering, is there any food that Poppy would like better or be more beneficial for her pregnancy? Liver, beef, and liver. They could be chicken liver, but liver. The iron, content is just like with us, right? To help keep her feeling strong and active. How about you, Bree? Are you getting anything?
Yeah, I just heard very clearly, go meat.
Go meat.
Go
Go
meat.
meat. Right on.
Needs more meat.
Okay. Oh gosh. Well, for those of y'all who are not so too familiar, there was a little bit of user error here, and I wasn't getting comments from people, and now all of a sudden they're pouring in. So, yay, me and the software. Meanwhile, hi, Mark Holmquist. I'm glad you're here. Linda, let's see. I'll come back to that one. But Pamela said Chaz was the dog's name. Yeah. Mark said he just sent a message. Okay. Pamela also says, sore leg. This is all great to hear. Thank you so much. And Chaz is a Velcro dog. So that's good to know because he likes to be wherever you are. So that's really a good sign. Cool. Yeah. Christina says she'll set up a vet visit in a couple of weeks and let us know for sure. Yay. That's good. Thanks. And she says also, Poppy does act very confused most days, and she's sleeping a lot. Scooter is her male dog who seems to be aware that something is changing too. Oh boy, is it ever. Yeah. So, and she says she will add liver to the diet. And that's it for that one. Thank you, Christina. Wow, that's so exciting. I feel like we're all expecting now.
Yay.
Are you able to hit the stars and stuff, Bree, on the messages and the comments?
I'm having a little difficulty here, but
okay. Yeah,
trust
technology and
all that
hardware,
good,
software mixing together. Yeah, she's a Mac person and I'm a PC person, so it's kind of like, okay, we're working through this. But anyway, Linda Kelzer says, can I get a message from my cat Angel, who passed in 2022? Absolutely. Let's see. The first thing that I get from Angel is that she's coming in and she's like licking her paws and preening her hair. Like, she was always very conscious of being clean and how she appeared. Bree, feel free to just chime in if you get anything. You don't have to wait for me. We can bounce back and forth.
All right.
But she feels like she is very proud, very, she's not a heavy kitty, kind of svelte. And she feels like, she was just really like all that in a bag of chips in her mind, a legend in her mind.
She really was a real life angel. She really was. Yeah, absolutely. And just what I'm getting with her is that I just feel this sense of like stuckness with her. Like there was some time, like I'm also getting like physical spaces and places where she was like just stuck. So I don't know if you can understand that word, stuck with her.
Stuck with her. Okay.
But that was in her earlier life, for sure.
I'm getting these two big eyes that are just blinking at me. big eyes. And I feel like she was a light color cat. Linda, if you have any comments or feedback on that, if that makes sense for you, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm also feeling from her is just this real stirring in my heart space with a very profound, like, thank you for being my family. I feel like maybe there was more than just you in the house, Linda. I'm not sure about this, but she feels like she's saying family for being my family. And I'm hearing the phrase "great run." So I hope that makes sense. Feel free to let me know. Let's see.
And I also kind of feel too that there's a sense of like deep intelligence with her as well. Like she was a rather intelligent cat, and she was able to figure things out. And I'm almost getting the sense of her figuring out how to get out of tight spaces and places as well. So yeah, please let me know if that makes any sense. And that she was a fighter. That she fought with with her heart and her mind when she needed to get somewhere or go somewhere. I just get this sense of understanding that she saw you when maybe you didn't see yourself or other people didn't see you. She saw you.
She's saying her feedback is that she was a beautiful light Siamese mix.
Oh,
And she
cute.
was an angel, just like you said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's something in your life that you're potentially struggling with at the moment, and maybe you're making decisions and maybe you're questioning a lot of things right now. But your cat is also giving me the feeling of like, let's do it. Let's stay curious. Let's stay intelligent. Let's stay fun. Um, this deep sense
Yeah.
of I've seen you. I've seen you for so long, and thank you for evolving to be the person that you are. So she has so much gratitude and so much appreciation for all that you've done for her, because you really have done so much for her. Um, and she understands in the spirit world what, like the impact of both ways of how
Hmm.
she impacted you and vice versa. So,
Yeah. And how you both grew
mm-hmm.
through the lifetime that she was here, through the time that she was with you. You both evolved.
Yeah.
She's very pleased with the job you guys did together and still working with you. So watch for signs from her. I don't know if we've covered signs before during these lives, but they can run the gamut from dreams, visitations, to thinking that you see them out of the corner of your eye, to feeling fur brush against your neck or your ankle, or and maybe even feeling pressure on your bed as you're falling asleep or just as you're waking up. You can feel that indentation where they used to be if they slept with you. Those are signs. Those are real signs that they're still there and still happy to work with you and still happy to be present with you. And the more you thank them when you acknowledge those signs, the more they get excited and want to bring you more signs. So, for anyone who does have an animal in spirit, that's a really great way to keep in touch with them and keep the lines of communication open. So, Linda says, hold on. She was given to me at 1 year old, and I think she was bullied by other pets. Yeah, that could well have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. Peekaboo says, can you tell me if I will ever have a kitty? I've always wanted one, but have difficult circumstances. Thank you. First of all, I feel like there is a cat in the neighborhood where you live who actually belongs to someone, but that person does not have a whole lot of time, and the cat has freedom to be in and out. So there's definitely an opportunity for a friendship with this cat. And I feel like this cat has kind of that orangey gold kind of color to it. Like I said, Bree, feel free to jump in if you get any kind of, if you get a message.
The first thing I got right off the bat is this cat is going to find you.
Yeah.
You're going to be doing something out of the blue, and this cat is going to peer up and just kind of look at you and kind of like, I almost feel like a house invader type of cat too. Like they're just gonna, one day they're gonna be there and then they're not gonna leave. They're just gonna show up. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Is this cat is a gift, and this cat is almost like a gift from your spirit team to help you navigate and heal through things that maybe you realize, oh man, I didn't realize I needed to heal that. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be big. It's gonna be beautiful. That's the energy I'm feeling. It's gonna be. You'll know. I mean, I feel like it could be sooner rather than later, especially with the cold. I'm not entirely sure where you live, but I just feel like with the with the weather changing in so many places, it's like the cat's gonna come in.
Yeah. Let us know if that makes sense for you, peekaboo. And yeah, I wish you all the best. There's one friend out there just waiting for you. For sure. Whether you ever, if you end up being a permanent home, I think it has a home, but definitely could use a friend and some affection and some attention from this cat.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go.
And I feel like the cat too is going to make things feel a lot less difficult. I know you said you had or you have difficult circumstances, but I feel like the cat is really going to help you navigate through things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know where you live, but a lot of towns have, through either rescues or through humane societies, food provision programs where you might look into if you have the space and can give a cat a safe and warm home, just not able to afford vet care or food. There are some, a lot of times in towns, programs that can help with that. So, wishing you the best and enjoying that friendship. Let's see. Okay, so moving on. Next one is from Starlight. Hi guys, I have two brother boy cats. Baby cries when I leave. Is he crying for his greenies or hunting for them? Stuart kind of tells him stop. How do they feel about the move to our apartment? Thank you. So the cats are Baby and Stuart. That's cute. I feel like Baby is still just a little bit disoriented and not sure of his surroundings yet. He may be one of those cats. Sometimes cats are slower to adjust to a new space, especially slower than some other kinds of animals like dogs and birds and whatnot. But so he's feeling your absence when you leave for work or whenever you leave the house.
Yeah. I'm also kind of feeling that he would probably benefit from some intellectual, mental enrichment while you're gone. He needs to keep his mind busy because
Yeah.
he's learning. I feel like he's a cat that genuinely, like, if given the opportunity, he can probably do buttons, like those little voice buttons, or he could probably do some really cool things. So I feel like giving him tools that he can do to keep himself busy while you're gone might be extremely beneficial.
Yeah. Even just dangling like string with a feather on the end of it and tying it to a doorknob to give him, something to play with, something that might blow in the breeze, when the fan's on it or when the heat exhaust is on it, just anything that might move a little bit, to keep him stimulated and occupied. I don't know why I just had a feather on a string. Came right in. Um, Stuart's totally okay with the new place. He's got a spot like up on a bar height, breakfast bar kind of countertop. And so he feels like he's definitely the boss.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he's not quite as, I won't say agile, but not quite as active as baby.
Yeah, I feel Stuart being quite grounded. I feel like he's there's a part of me that feels like he's kind of in a way almost like a grumpy old man inside of the cat's body, but in a loving way. Um, but I feel, and it's funny, I honestly feel like they love their names. Like it suits them so well.
That's cool. Okay, going back, looking now for comments. This is so fun.
Um, but
Oh,
I do feel Stuart is trying to navigate in his own way, but he's also trying to put some boundaries down because he doesn't want to just I just more so feel that he is probably the one that actually calls the shots. Like Stuart calls the shots, but like you would think that baby would because he's vocal and I just feel him being like agile and going from place to place
more
and
high
kind of
energy.
busy.
Yeah.
But
But
um
no, I think he's sort of like the space cadet brother, and Stewart's the one that says, nope,
yeah,
this is how it's going to be. And Starlight says, yeah, that's Stewart for sure. So, yeah, thank you for that. And Peekaboo says thank you as well and says aw. So that's good. Pamela Bryant had a comment too. It's great that we should still be talking with our past pets. Oh my gosh, yes. They're always just a thought away. All we have to do is think of them and they come right back. And they're there to work with us. You could still continue the evolutionary journey that you had with them when they were with you in life, and it doesn't have to stop. A lot of people, um, in my classes at least, will adopt one of their past pets to be like a spirit animal or a helper animal, to help them, as sort of an animal guide for a time if they've got something going on, which might also be super helpful for Brenda. She can call in Roscoe's spirit to help direct the new puppy to find them and to help them, to be present in their hearts as they try to choose which one of those puppies might be the one. But I definitely feel like Roscoe's got a hand in it. So let's
it's gonna be
see.
good. It's gonna be fun.
Starlight says, thank you. LOL, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the question. Okay, going back. Here it comes. Aqua Dreaming says, hello, so lucky to see you both. If there is time, would I be able to have a message from my guides or angels? Some guidance right now would be very helpful. Thank you so much. What I would need you to do, I think what we would need you to do, since we're not able to do an in-depth reading, and these are more like mini readings, I would need you to try to phrase that into a question about like a topic. If there's any one kind of play area where you would like some guidance, or try to zone in just a little bit on that. Are you getting anything off the top of your head, Bree? The spirit talking to you through that question?
Yeah, I just heard keeping the faith. So I don't know what that would mean for you personally as far as like your views on it and what faith is for you. Um, but just continuing to stay strong throughout like the hardest things is what I'm feeling. But please let me know. I'd love to dive deeper if you want to dive deeper.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aqua Dreaming. Mark Holmquist has a question. I asked both of you this. So years ago, I had a reading. Elaine told me my guardian angel's name is Jewel. Now I believe I have two. What is the other spirit guide's
Name.
Bane or name?
Name. I think. Yeah, name.
They're so not into labels, but we like to assign labels and names to things. So let's see what they have coming forward with. Verenza is what I'm feeling and what I'm getting, and I'm hearing like Verenza, and that's like the fire, passion.
Mm-hmm.
This is the guide who is going to want to be the encourager of taking you past your comfort level and stepping off into the great unknown, taking chances, calculated chances, of course, paired chances, but being willing to go to the brave new frontier. What did you get on that, Bree? Anything?
So I got the word melody when I asked. So hearing like very vocal and very very rhythmic and beautiful within the name and also within the purpose. They're supposed to help you find your voice more, and they're supposed to help you um, find the beauty, find the beauty in life. And there's so many more things, but that's just what I was intuitively feeling was like something along the lines of melody.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. So let's see. Back to Aqua Dreaming. She said, thank you. Apologies. I've had no access to the chat for several months, and I was suddenly able to connect and was excited to ask. Yay! Well, so are we. And then she says, thank you, Bree. I appreciate that. And yes, it makes sense. Much love. Awesome. Very good.
Thank you.
And then let's see, anything else? Aqua Dreaming also says, yes, it's been very frustrating and hopefully it lasts. And
Yeah.
she expects so.
Okay.
So thank you for that. Okay. Y'all excuse me, I'm just a little slow with this tonight.
It's okay. Good. We're all good.
So Deborah has a question. Hi ladies, my sweet boy Reese used to come around a lot after he passed, but hasn't for a while. How is he doing? I feel like he is great. He is traveling like hills and valleys and to the ocean side and just having adventures. But it's like right back as soon as you ask and as soon as you thought of him, he's right back here. Like, oh my God, it's so great. Yeah, definitely hasn't forgotten you. Bree, have you got anything from Reese? Good.
Yeah. I just feel like I mean, again, with what you said, I mean, he's kind of off doing his own things, but he's happy. And I mean, just remember that snap of a finger, if you want him to be here, you can always just, do some things that jog your memory, like the photos and finding new ways to connect with him and his energy. You can always go ahead and you can meditate with some of his pictures and just kind of, I guess he's potentially asking and urging you to find newer ways to connect with him is what I'm getting to, because he wants you to go on, he wants you to do something new, and he's just saying, wouldn't it be fun if we connected like this? Wouldn't it be fun if we connected like this? So, but he's here. He's just urging you, I feel like, to try something new.
And listen, I feel like there's a whisper of a message coming your way. And so trust it. Don't feel like you make it up. If you hear something, acknowledge it, say thank you, and ask for another message that will come. So, yeah, really good. Thank you, Deborah. By the way, Mark Holmquist says thank you both and blessings.
Blessings.
We could all use blessings, especially this week. So much to be thankful for. Okay. Karen Keeley says, hi lady, my cat Willow isn't feeling well. She might have gastro issues, gaseous and leaking poop. What is wrong? Going to bed on Friday. What I'm feeling as I feel into Willow is some inflammation and some sense of distress. Oh gosh. And it didn't come from her food. I think it was maybe something else that she like licked or ate or tasted, or I'm not sure, but it's now she's got like this inflamed area, and I'm not even sure if it was caused by something that she ingested, but there's just a little bit of inflammation in her tummy. Are you getting anything, Bree? It just feels like that.
Yeah, I'm almost feeling like I mean, I wouldn't know too much about the issues, but I saw the words like, yeah, leaking poop. I just feel like there's just stuff that's kind of compact together, if that makes sense. And there's just there needs to be remedy, and she's urging and needing that medical attention. So yeah, I'm just feeling that tightness, that just like uncomfortable feeling, especially from your cat. And I wish her best of luck. It's never fun to be in that. It's yucky feeling.
Yeah.
I get it. Even I get it. You know.
I just feel like her tummy is tender. There's something going on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hope she's better, and I hope they're able to address it, and get to the cause right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question. Okay. Mark also says, greetings and blessings. I feel your energies, spine tingles and goosebumps. And Pamela said, Bree, you look like you're going to burst.
I'm going to burst.
We
I'm just that excited.
must have missed the moment.
Maybe. Oh, and I think I saw an earlier comment. It says, does Bree, from Brenda, it's like, does Bree have a YouTube channel? Not yet, but I'm thinking about it, meditating about it. Maybe something will happen.
Yeah. Until then, she's going to live vicariously with me here, and
Yeah.
we get to play some fun,
Yeah.
do crystal videos and do these lives, and whatever else we come up with. So she's just amazing. She's a terrific medium. She does have a website though. Go ahead and give them your website.
Yeah. My website is smallmediumatlarge.net. Smallmediumatlarge.net.
Yeah. We'll type that into the chat.
Yeah.
And she is available for one-on-one sessions as well.
Yes. Yep, that's me. Hold
Okay,
on. Let me
awesome.
see if
Thanks,
I can.
Bree.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Denise G. Hi, Denise. I hope your move went well. Hi, Donna and Bree. Is my rescue starry having difficulty adjusting to his new townhouse and smaller yard? He is now necessarily in a belly band. He's going to the vet's tonight for a productive cough. What I'm feeling when I feel into his energy, Denise, is that it's not the new place. He just doesn't feel well, and but adjusting to the new place is not really the issue. It's more like he just doesn't feel good. Um, yeah, something's up there. How about you, Bree?
Um, I'm kind of getting that. I'm glad you got. I'm glad. It almost feels like I'm glad you're catching it sooner. Like that kind of feeling. Um, yeah, the sooner you can get it taken care of, the better. I just feel like if it doesn't get taken care of soon, it feels like it could kind of get not good.
Yeah.
But I wish you and your lovely pet best of luck with that. Yeah.
Yep. Good luck with it. I hope it doesn't turn out to be anything too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Denise. Jan Vernwald says, is my friend's dog Chelsea, who passed away about a year ago, with Marcy? Do either of them have any messages for me? Marcy is coming in wanting you to get out more, wanting you to get out and about. Like you guys were tight. The kind of closeness where you just tell each other like it is. And I don't know about you, Bree, but I'm not seeing a dog with Marcy. Another dog. I'm just getting the energy of one energy on Marcy.
Mercy. Okay. Okay. So so there's one dog, friend's dog, Chelsea, right? And then there's the other dog, Marcy. So you're saying that
Do either of them have a message for Jan?
yeah. I feel like the recent one is wanting you to pay more attention to things going on around you right now. Like it's saying that you need to make sure that you get your ducks in a row and you're making those calls and you're communicating with the people that you love the most. Okay, I feel like this one is really like, hey, I'm here, and thank you so much for being the best person you are, you can, and everything you've done for my owner. So there's a great sense of appreciation there as well. But there's also this sense of let's get to work and let's do the hard things and let's live, let's make connections, let's let's do the darn thing.
Yeah. Get out there and get on with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then with Marcy, it's more of I have seen you and I wish you can see yourself. There's this great sense of the dog wanting you to look at what you've done and look at how amazing you are. So there's this great sense of like you're worth it. And there's, oh yeah, past 4 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like this dog is beautiful. So please let me. Beautiful dog. Um, but so much love here. So much deep appreciation for you. And there's this togetherness, I want to say, with this dog too. Um,
Yeah.
but it's almost like a gentle way of leveling up with your dog, if that makes sense, of your dog being more gentle with you and around other people.
Cool. Good. Now I have, here we go. I saw another one that's in here. By the way, thank you guys. This chat is so active. This is great. Sabine Magpie, hello. Okay, here we go. There it is. Lisa P. 73 says, my cat Taz passed from cancer. Will he be there to greet when my time comes? I rescued him as a kitten from a dumpster. Aw. He was smart as a whip, opened doors, loved being in the middle of everything. Oh my gosh. Let's tune into Lisa P. and Taz. Taz is 100%. Taz is like coming in, bouncing from place to place to place to place to right in front of me now. Like, ta-da! Taz feels like there was nothing that you could have done to make things turn out differently. This was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
And in answer to your question, will he be there when your time comes? Absolutely will be there when your time comes. And I feel like he won't be by himself, that there are other animals that you've had that will also be there when your time comes.
Mm-hmm. They'll all be there. It's like a big party.
Yeah, Taz is going to be front and center though.
But your higher self is with this animal right now.
Yeah.
And something that I've learned, when our animals do pass and you feel like, oh well, maybe they don't have very many people in spirit. It's like they kind of have you.
Yeah.
They have your higher self too.
Yeah. Yep. And the way I understand it from spirit is when we come into body, we don't bring 100% of our soul with us. A part of our soul stays home, and so that part of our soul, our higher self, is already with Taz. And when we cross from this life back into spirit, we will be rejoined, with the rest of our soul. So yeah, of course Taz will be there. Taz is already there. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Lisa. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah. He fought hard though. He really did. He put up a fight. I can almost see him like being quite ballsy as well, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Such a fighter. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a sweetie. Aqua Dreaming. Let's see that we already covered that one. Sorry. CC Angel says, I'm wondering if there are any messages from my guides. I lost my husband 8 months ago. I'm sorry for your loss. Going into this holiday season has been really hard on me. Yeah, it's understandable. Mm. Your guides are, it's almost like they're drawing string from you to friends to family to like spending a little time with each of these people and these groups of friends who mean something to you is the best way to just process through this time. It's a really difficult transition. I can appreciate that. But your guides are just saying to reach out and reach out. Sometimes when we lose a spouse or a significant other, our friends don't always know what to say or what to do. And if you just show, you can make that effort and say, why don't we meet for coffee or lunch, or what are y'all doing this weekend, that kind of thing, and just say that you're ready to be out and participate in getting through the holidays. I think that there will be people there to support you. Bree, are you picking up on anything from her guides?
Yeah, it's for me. I'm getting look at you, like you're already such a light, and they understand how hard it is. So taking some extra time for self-care would do you some good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm getting like maybe doing something a little out of your comfort zone might make you feel better, like getting a massage if you're able to, if you feel comfortable with that, or getting your nails done. I'm just getting the sense of like, let's get you to let's perk you up, let's make you feel better. Um, and I know that that's not a long term fix. That's something you can do now. But I'm also kind of getting the sense of like things will start to feel better long term. Things will, time is one of the best medicines. Like things are gonna, turn around and be all right. Um, and this process is hard, and giving yourself credit that it absolutely is, and looking through your moments and remembering the good times that you've had, and that there's so much in this experience, and really just taking it all in and giving it a big hug.
And trying something new, creating like a new Christmas tradition for yourself. If you're someone, for example, who always like to look at Christmas lights and drive around and look at the lights, this would be a good time to gift yourself with that time to just get in the car or walk around and look at the lights, or do something new. Go down to see the installation that maybe your city has put up, and just get out and about and try to participate in it a little bit. Community activities. Really sorry, CC Angel. By the way, Deborah says her boy loved adventures of all kinds. Yes, and she does feel him now. He was a happy boy. So thank you, Deborah, for the feedback.
Thank
you. Yeah, and there's so much love and caring. I don't know if you see this, CC Angel, in the chat, but Pamela's sending you bright light and calm and love and big hugs, and go at your pace. Yeah, it really does. So there's a lot of support here in this community for you too. You are loved. So let's see, who is next? Savine Magpie. Question, will we be moving from Florida, and to where? Well, these two Florida girls have an interest in that. Wonder what part you're in. I'm way south and Bree's way north. So
Yeah.
feel free to let us know. Let's see. Will it be moving from Florida? I'm looking down your timeline and I'm really not seeing it as a good time. How about you, Bree? The timing's just not lining up for me.
Yeah, I also agree with that as well. I feel like there's almost like like if you were to go, it might not feel. I'm almost getting like the energy needs to be where it's supposed to be, and it's just not. I'm. It's like a slow. I guess what I'm trying to say in my brain is I'm getting like a slow pull and then a stop, and then just kind of like a frowny face and just yeah,
Yeah.
not feeling the best with where you would be going if you were to move like right now. Um, but you should be
Not that you
excited
won't
about
ever
the
leave,
move.
but it's a not right now thing. Not for you right
Yeah.
now.
And when you do move, I hope you feel excited and motivated and all that good stuff too.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Sabine.
Yeah.
Christina, thank you for sharing my website, DonnaNorris.net. And Denise had follow up. Starry is sick today, but the belly band preceded that. So waiting for the vet to call us in. Come on, I hope they call you soon. Thanks, Denise. And yeah, if you guys like these lives, please hit like and subscribe on my channel. You'll get notified every time we're about to go live. And like I said, I've made a commitment to do a live a week between now and the end of the year, just to kind of have a way for us to get through the holidays together. And you can post your questions, personal or animal or whatever, in the chat, and we'll do as many as we can. So thank you very much for joining us. This holiday week's a little bit slow and a lot of people are on the road, but we're glad y'all are here and appreciate your support. Let's see, what have we got next? Wow, Mark says, I am overwhelmed with these feelings. I have to pause for a break. You ladies are powerful. Dang.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark, I
So
think.
are you.
Yeah. And Lisa says, oh, look, he did. He loved people.
No.
Right on. Okay, next question. Melinda Shelby says, is there health issues with my dog Dixie? I should be worried about, is there health issues with Dixie I should be worried about? She seems intuitive. Her leg has torn, all fixed one. Not sure about this one. Maybe one leg got torn and it's fixed, but not sure about this one. Anyway, she seems sad. Let's see if we can tune into Dixie. Dixie's coming in with a great attitude. She may not be in the best physical condition, certainly not going to be running any races, but she's just happy to be hanging out. She really is. And I'm seeing car rides. I'm literally seeing like head trying to hang out the window, loves car rides kind of thing with Dixie. So, do you get anything, Bree?
I just get that there's a specific snuggling spot or the way that she does snuggle and she's like kind of sad about not being able to do that activity with you and not being able to curl her body in the best position, or maybe it just doesn't feel quite right like it did. That's just kind of what I'm getting. Also got the word like muscles. I don't know if you would understand the word muscles. Um, but that
Definitely.
doesn't quite feel right to me. Um, I'm wondering if there's somebody in the area that you can reach out to, like, because the last thing I would, you don't want to make it feel worse. No, no. Um, but I wonder if I know even you talking to her makes her feel good. She likes hearing your voice. And the fact that you treat her like a human makes her feel better. And I'm almost getting too, it's like the happier the mind is, like her body is gonna, her body's gonna kind of get that little extra of like feeling better, that little kick. Um, but yeah, seeing if there maybe there's, an animal Reiki practitioner or some kind of person that could um, maybe have a second opinion, I feel like
Yeah.
would be helpful. What about you?
So thank you. I hope that helps, Melinda. And CC Angel, I hope you're still here and can see all this outpouring of love and care and concern and compassion for you in the chat. And there's so many people who are saying the first holidays are definitely the hardest after you lose someone. And don't judge any reaction you have. Just roll with it. Let the feelings flow through you, and love yourself however you show up. Anja, that's really beautifully said. And Lisa P says the same thing. You'll get signs once the grief starts to ease up. You really will. And Mark says, thank you, Donna and Bree. The sheer volume of spirit energy. I feel this stream is more than the other 10,000 videos I've watched. You're both needed and wanted. Thank you. We are both glad and honored to be here. This is, I'm here to be of service and really happy. So thank you for joining in, and I hope you'll come back. I have 2 dogs in my lap who are also happy. They love this energy. They can't get close enough to it. And Mark is sending us love as well. So that's really sweet.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
Mark.
you.
ACL torn is what Melinda said. Melinda Shelby said there's a torn ACL with Dixie.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa P says Taz was the opposite that everyone says cats are. Thank you both for all you do. Apparently, Taz died in her arms, and of course, she cried like a baby. But yeah, you're one in a million, dude. So yeah, she has 2 torn ACLs. One was fixed. Now that makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
So no wonder that's that muscle that you were feeling and I was feeling. Yeah. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Thanks, Mark. We love all the help and support. And Denise says, thanks. Have a great Thanksgiving. We so appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. We're running a little bit past time. I hope that helps. I wish we could have gotten to some more, but I know Bree's got children and my dogs apparently need to go out. So we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And thanks again. Hit like and subscribe, and we will be back. Take care, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. Be blessed. There's something good in every day, and you're the best part of your day. Just remember that. Bye. You are loved. Bye-bye.